Good morning everyone. So today is my refeed day. I'm so excited. Basically just gonna carb up. So I'm gonna usually at 2,100 calories, but today I'm going up to about 3,200, and most of that will be carbohydrates. Obviously I'll increase like fat and protein just a teeny bit, but it's gonna be mainly carbohydrates, and I'll explain why after I have some pancakes. Why am I having a refeed day? What's the point of a refeed day? What's the difference between a refeed day and a cheat day? You start a diet and it's all going very well. You're on lower calories, although not too low, remember. I'm not about that low stuff. That is not sustainable. But you are on a slight caloric deficit. Everything's going well. You feel fine, you're losing the weight, you feel motivated, until you hit a point, maybe a month, maybe 2 months down the line, where it's not working for you anymore. You feel tired, you keep craving loads of junk foods, and you can't seem to lose any weight. In fact, sometimes you feel like you're putting on weight. Right? And this is a completely normal thing. I think it happens to pretty much everyone, but this is where you might find a refeed day to be beneficial to overcome that plateau in your fat loss. A refeed day is a window that is usually 12 to 48 hours where you increase your calories by about, and this depends how long your window is, 20 to 50% of your maintenance calories. So for example, I'm 2,400 calories maintenance. If I were to increase by about 30%, I'd go up to 3,100, 3,200 calories. I'd say the difference between a refeed day and a cheat day is that refeed days are more calculated. For me, a cheat day is you see food, it could be junk food or whatever, and you just eat it. You don't think about calories, you don't think about macros, you don't think about anything. A refeed day is more calculated. It's supposed to help you in your fat loss journey, and that's because you're trying to manipulate your leptin levels. So leptin is the hormone that will make you feel hungry and that will control your cravings. So if you feel like you're getting loads of cravings, you feel like you're hungry all the time, you feel tired in the gym, everything like that is probably because you have low levels of leptin, and having a refeed day by boosting carbohydrates mainly will give you a high boost in leptin. I'm having some baguette with homemade hummus and some tomato sauce that is also homemade. The guests have gone and I'm back in my loungewear because that is just what I wear all the time when I'm in this house. I'm gonna have some turkey breasts just to pick up my protein because I haven't actually had that much protein today. So I'm gonna have 2 of those. Probably gonna have a little bit of mash just to increase the carbs a little bit more. And then I'm gonna have a tiny bit of my mum's blackberry and apple crumble because it's delicious and everything is homemade, and she even picked the blackberries this summer, which just makes it that much better. So what happens when you're in a caloric deficit is your leptin levels over time will start to go down. This slows down your metabolic rate, so your total daily energy expenditure will also go down because you're moving a little bit less and your body is getting used to burning less calories during the day. Now what you want to do to boost your leptin up again so that everything just gets fired up is to increase your carbohydrates. If you do increase your protein and fats, that is increasing your calories, but carbohydrates seem to increase leptin more so than proteins and fats. So that's why when I have a refeed day, I will keep my protein and fat levels the same, but I will just increase my carbohydrates. Doing so will also fill up my glycogen storage levels in my muscles. So we store glucose as glycogen in our muscles, and as we are in a caloric deficit, those levels go down, and that's why sometimes you can feel like you're not as strong as you used to be, or you feel a lot more tired during your workouts. When I'm having a refeed day, I will keep the same carb sources that I would have had on any other day. I'm not having like sweets and stuff like that. Personally, when I have sweets or anything sweet, it causes me to overeat because I am hugely addicted to sugar. So if I have sugar as my carbohydrate source, then I will want to just keep eating. So I tend to stay away from things like that. I will have more fruit, but I won't have as much like sugary foods as my carb sources. To find out how many refeed days you need, it's really just a trial and error. It depends how lean you are, first of all. So if you've been dieting for a long time and you're very lean, then you can probably afford to have a refeed day every week. I, at the moment, have a refeed day about every 10 days. That's what works really well for me at the moment, but it changes depending on how much exercise I'm doing and how like far I am into my diet. But really, for you guys, see how you feel. If you do feel very lean, then start having a refeed day maybe every week. And then if you feel like you're not quite that lean, then maybe have a refeed day every 2 weeks and see how it goes. It's really just an experiment because every single person is very different. It's really just about finding what works for you. Alright guys, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a lovely couple of days, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!